Hey everybody, so this is Chelsea from Attention to Details here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I have this gorgeous Toyota 4Runner behind me that we're going to be taking care of for my customer today. We're going to be doing a full detail on it inside and out, and the leather definitely needs a good cleaning. So I wanted to share with you guys what I would recommend for leather cleaning. A lot of times customers will come to me and say, you know, what is a good maintenance product for me to use on leather? Or I see oftentimes in detailing forums, professional guys will be saying, you know, what's a safe leather cleaner? I'm just kind of dabbling with interiors and I want to know what's a safe cleaner. Some people will say it's fine to use an all-purpose cleaner or something like Meguiar's APC or Super Clean diluted 10-to-1. Some guys even use it 4-to-1, or even they'll use Meguiar's Super Degreaser. And I'm going to tell you, I don't recommend that you use something as strong as that. You have to consider the chemistry and makeup of the plastic coating that's on modern day leather. Unless you have like a Ford with the King Branch leather that really is true leather. Oftentimes leather seats on vehicles, they're going to be plastic coated. So some guys will say, you know, you don't need to bother with these expensive leather cleaners or conditioners because it's not really even penetrating the leather. What's the point? I will say I disagree with that logic. I do think there is some merit to using a leather safe cleaner simply because the pH levels on leather cleaners are going to be a lot lower than your APCs. Most APCs are in the range of 12-13 for the alkaline level. And like I said, the leather cleaners are going to be more pH neutral. So you have to consider the chemistry and what's going to do less harm, preserving the leather or the coating or the plastic coating that's on top of it. So here's what I recommend, that you steer clear of the APCs and you use products like this. And I'm going to pull you in a little bit closer, pull you in at an angle. So for customers that, you know, on a retail level, what they can get, this is the product that I'm going to recommend. Once your leather has been cleaned, maintained, this is a really good maintenance product. You can buy it at Walmart. It comes out to be $5.96 normally for a bottle this size. It's not the most cost effective. Sometimes, I mean, if you break it down per ounce, it's gonna be around $50 a gallon. But for a customer that's maintaining their leather and they're maybe using this once a month, you know, once maybe every 2-3 months, you could probably go through one bottle of this a year. You just wanna give it a good shake, you know, agitate it onto the product, wipe it up, 3-in-1, you're good to go. So as far as for what I recommend for detailers, that's going to be more of these products here. Now I have them kind of in order of price as far as what I would recommend. If you're just starting out, you're wanting to use a more economical product that works well, Meguiar's leather cleaner. This turns out to be $29.99 a gallon on Amazon. You could probably get it cheaper if you go to, you know, like a detail or wholesale program. But if you're just looking for something that's prime, you know, ready in 2 days, I would recommend this product. It has good foaming qualities. You know, it cleans really well. It's very cost effective. You will have to top it with some sort of protectant because this is going to be in the range of 11 to 12 on the pH scale. So you do have to be careful. I don't recommend that you spray it directly on the product because it can stain it sometimes, especially if you're in the sun or it's going to evaporate quickly. I do recommend that you spray it onto the applicator that you're cleaning with first and then agitate and wipe up there. And as far as, you know, topping it off, you can use something like this. You've got your Duraglass leather conditioner. I really enjoy this product. It's about $7-8 a bottle. And it does a really great job of clean or conditioning. It has a fantastic odor. You can also top it with DPC Armor. If you dilute this, or even if you put it straight on, it's a great protectant for leather. It's very similar to this product, Meguiar's Fast Finish. You can top your leather with that, or even Optimum OptiSeal. These are great kind of, I don't want to say coatings, but in a way, coatings that will protect your leather, give it a little bit of hydrophobicity. They're going to help protect against gene transfer, things like that. So then you come into your more specialized products over here. You've got your McKee's 37, their 70/30 leather shampoo. More often than not, this is the product that I'm going to gravitate towards simply because, you know, if the leather is being well maintained, if the customer is coming to me, you know, every 1-2 months or something like that, I don't even need to follow up with a conditioner. This is kind of a 2-in-1 product because of it being the 70/30, the 30% being that it contains mink and lanolin oil, so it has a great leather smell, great foaming, great cleaning capabilities. This is kind of my go-to. on more of my higher end vehicles, or if I'm doing a leather coating using IGL leather or something similar to that, this is the product that I'm more often going to use, simply because it does not have a whole lot of conditioner in it. It really, you know, just kind of cleans and preps the surface of the leather for the coating. I will say, out of, you know, all the products listed, this is definitely the more expensive. You're looking at around $17.99 for 500 milliliters, which if you break that down for a gallon, you're spending around $125 a gallon. So definitely a lot more expensive than, you know, I would say something like McKee's 37, which, you know, you're getting $50 a gallon, and if you get their buy one get one, you're spending $25 for a gallon, which is actually going to be even cheaper than McGuire's leather cleaner. So it just depends on, you know, where you choose to shop, if you're a part of a wholesale program, different things like that. But these are the products that I am, you know, going to say that I recommend the most to detailers, even to customers. You know, this is readily available to customers, whereas the Angelwax Heaven for leather, they might not know, you know, about this product. It is a British product, and sometimes it's only sold through detailing supply companies, whereas this is sold on their website, this is sold on Amazon, this is sold through Walmart, Amazon, you know, different whole detailing programs. So anyways, I just wanted to share with you guys a little bit about what I would recommend for leather cleaning. At the end of this video, I'm probably just going to show you guys a little bit of demo of what those products look like, but really they're all very similar in cleaning capabilities, in foaming, things like that. Like I said, this is probably going to be higher on the pH scale, so you do have to be careful with this one on some of your more, I would say, rough leather conditions. Sometimes this can stain. So when you're cleaning leather, period, regardless of condition, I do recommend that you work in smaller size spaces, not necessarily the space that you're working in, but you don't need to do the whole back of the seat or the whole bottom of the seat at once. Even if you kind of divided it up into fours and clean, you know, those sections, work in smaller spaces, so that way your product isn't going to dry out, and you're not, you know, just letting chemicals sit on the leather without agitating. You know, I would even recommend spray it on your applicator that you're using. I do recommend the VLR brush for leather cleaning. You can use leather cleaning brushes like for shoes or things like that, but the VLR brush is 10 out of 10 in my book for leather cleaning. You can kind of get into those tighter angles, things like that. So that's what I recommend for leather cleaning, and I hope you guys, you know, pulled something away from this video. You know, what I use is not necessarily what everyone has to use, but that's my opinion. I at least wanted to share with you guys what I recommend for a good leather cleaning regimen. You know, being if you're a customer or a professional detailer, you know, you've got a variety of chemicals, and this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many different brands, there's so many different chemicals that you could go nuts trying to figure out which one is the best. For me, I've tried, you know, quite a few, and this is where I land, and hopefully, you know, this kind of helps you figure out, you know, within some of the confusion of chemicals and what to use, this helps you kind of figure out, you know, what might be best. So anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'm going to get going on this detail, and I'll show you some before and after pictures, maybe some videos about how the chemicals perform. You know, I might not get to that, you know, just because I've got a lot to do today, but I'll definitely show you some before and after pictures, and I'm probably going to end up using this product. Like I said, this is the one I land most on at the time, just because it's more cost effective and it has the conditioner right in it, so it's, you know, eliminating a step for me, whereas with this one I definitely have to follow up with some sort of protectant. So have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. So here's a quick demo of the McKee's 37 leather shampoo. Here's the condition of the leather. I know I just did these last year. I'm not quite sure if the customer has been maintaining it throughout the year, but they're not in bad shape. I'm going to do this section right here. Because it is windy, we're going to give that an extra squirt. Okay, agitate that, because we don't want that to dry on the surface. This is the VLR brush that I'm using, the one that I spoke about in the video. This is probably one of the best leather cleaning tools that you can have. And then I'm just using a traditional leather shoe horsehair brush to get in the seams. Gonna go ahead and mop that up. And you can see the difference. One thing I like to do it's all in the details, folks. We're gonna go ahead and vacuum that up when we're done, see if we can vacuum up any of the loose debris that falls through those holes. Alright, we're gonna hit that with the vacuum, but I just wanted to show you guys the foaming capabilities. You can see the VLR brush got in all the texture really well. Like I said, that's just from the pinhole, so we're gonna vacuum that up real quick. But I don't know if you can see kind of the line of demarcation from where I cleaned here and didn't clean. Just the shine from the body oils and then here from being cleaned. And what's great is, you know, I'm not damaging the leather. I am not staining it because I'm working in small sections and I'm conditioning it all at once. So that's a quick tutorial on how I would clean leather. You know, obviously you would do the remainder of the seats front and back, but those are the tools that you really essentially need. If you have the perforations, you know, something like a toothpick is great, or a skewer. This is great for the seams, VLR brush for all the main areas, and then your McKee's 37. So I hope that helped, and I'll show you some after pictures of what everything looks like, and there you go. Have a great day.